we a month out. That's all I know. We a month out. Okay, we showing a little bit more of the big belly this time, right? Today was my 4 week appointment. Don't judge my nails. Don't worry about it. Today was my 4 week appointment, and so I went to the doctor's office. It's been 4 weeks. I'm 4 weeks out. What has been going on since then? So since the last video, they put me on the soft foods. I tried all the soft foods. You know, I said on here, I wanted the tuna, but once I got the tuna, that ain't what I wanted. I did have salmon. It went down very well. And I had tilapia, and that went down very well. The reason why though I had the tilapia was because I tried chicken. Any form of chicken that I have tried has not agreed with me. It will not go down well, and it don't stay there. That's as much as I'm going to give y'all on that. You just imagine, okay? I also had some Italian sausage. That ain't it. Belly ain't ready for that. That's too much still yet. Oh, what else have I had? I mostly have been trying chicken in different forms, like shredded, baked. I had chicken that was in a chicken pot pie. No, I eat the potatoes and stuff, but there's carrots in there. So I had chicken and the carrots. That didn't agree with me as well. I still have been eating soups. I'm still doing mostly liquids. I am on liquids pretty much all day. That's what I can tolerate. I've had what is it? Pears. I had one piece of watermelon, but watermelon and I are not good friends. That's for another situation that has nothing to do with this surgery. Yogurt is a very good friend of mine. I eat the yogurt, and I tried eggs. Eggs didn't work. If I didn't say it already, I'll tell you right now. I tried eggs. Eggs didn't work. So mostly liquids, protein, the protein drinks. I drink the Fairlife with the vanilla in it. That's the one I like. I don't like chocolate, so that's not gonna work for me. But the Fairlife with protein with milk with the vanilla, that's great. Now what I do is I don't drink it by itself. I usually make my own version of a chai tea latte and do it that way. I don't use the sugar, so I use the vanilla from the chai tea latte to sweeten my tea, and then I use it, but I make it ice, so there's a lot of ice in that thing. It works for me, and I sip on that for about it take me like an hour, sometimes an hour and a half to drink it. It's like one of the small coffee cups. It ain't no long tall one. This ain't from the Star people. It ain't from there. I don't get that. I make it myself. So I buy these little cups from the dollar store with the lid on it. I sip on that thing. It takes me like an hour to an hour and a half to drink that if I'm sipping constantly. I'm still drinking water. I have tried every sugar-free juice that I could find. Most of them are not my friends. I'm not a fan of them. The Gatorade, don't like it at all. The Gatorade Zero, you can't have soda, so it ain't no soda zeros in there. You can't do that because you can't have the carbonation. Vegetables, green beans work, and if you buy carrots out, they usually are soft, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't make them soft enough at home, and I don't want to eat the canned carrot. I think the canned carrot is softer. I think they told me to buy a canned carrot, but I don't like all of that. So I haven't cooked my carrots down enough. So the 2 times that I did cook carrots, I was cooking them for my house also, and I just didn't make them very mushy, so that didn't work. I tried broccoli. Broccoli don't feel good to me, so green beans. Oh, and then when Resurrection Sunday was here, I ate I made greens for my house, and I ate greens, and the greens worked. They sat very well for me. I don't know what it do for other people. I didn't have like the dumping and stuff. I just went on ahead and ate a little bit. Just, I pick up like this, and then I keep it pushing. Okay, so it's been going pretty well. Now, I have been feeling very weak after I do activities. So if I go to the grocery store, if I walk around with one of my friends, if I walk around by myself, I feel I felt tired. Now we at the end of the 4 weeks, so I don't feel as tired. Like today, I went for a walk. I did a mile and a half, or almost a half. It was close. I thought I had enough time, but I didn't go. If I would have went 2 more blocks, I would have had a mile and a half. So I went almost a mile and a half today in about 30 minutes, and I feel fine. Like, I'm not tired. I didn't feel bad. I did want something to drink, and the sip wasn't doing it for me, but that's like, you can't with this surgery, you can't just start gulping. There's no more gulp life. Gulp life is gone. So you have to sip. It wasn't that it's not just me. It's just kind of like, that's how the surgery work. You don't get the gulp no more. You get a little bit more of that, as time moves on, but pretty much you just sipping. Okay. So I did that. Now, like I said, I went to a doctor's office today, because you have to go at your 1 month out from your surgery. So I went to that. Mostly they want to make sure that how you feel on the soft foods, and then you get released to go to regular food. Now, you can't eat it in big portions. It's still very small, but you can try more foods. Okay. I think you still, because it's early, you still should be, leaning more towards the, what's it called? Softer foods still, and the liquids. But if you feeling adventurous, go out there and try some stuff. I, for one, I don't feel adventurous. I'm so afraid. I will not lie to you. First of all, I am afraid that I will stretch it out and it'll hurt. I'm also afraid that I will eat something that's going to make it not want to stay either way. Here, there. Like, I'm afraid that I'm going to do that. So I don't do that. And I also, like, I want to lose the weight, so I don't want to play around. Okay. Anything I have is like 3 forkfuls, maybe. So I would rather share meals with people, but I have young adults, 2 young adults who live in my house. They are not sharing meals. They do their own thing. They are independent people, so they live and do their own thing. So they don't really think about me when it comes to like a dinner. Like, if I cook something, yes, everybody eat. But usually, and especially now, because of this going on, they have gotten used to finding and or making their own meals, right? Grocery shopping for their own food, and then making their own, figuring out their own meals. So it's hard for me to get somebody to share a meal with me. I promise you, this whole time, what did I get released for soft foods 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. And in that amount of time, I have not had anybody be willing to just share. Can I just have a little bit of what's on your plate? Because that's all I can eat. So it's been a little bit discouraging to cook things, because I don't want them to go to waste. So as in the doctor's office, we had to discuss a couple things. First of all, I have some numbness in my hand right here. This finger is numb, and about this far over on my hand is numb. But it's not numb. That's not true. It's tingly, like when your hand has fallen asleep, and now it's, the blood is going back to it. The circulation is flowing correctly, it feels like the circulation is coming back. So I was told that maybe they could, like, you know, if it's just like a nerve that's probably affected, and they could go in and do something with that. Hopefully there's no surgery for that. I mean, like, I can move it, like, if you see, I can still move my pinky. It's not, so it's not numb. I could also feel all of this. If I hit it on the thing, I would still be like, dang, right? So that was an issue. The other issue for me is that I don't get, like, I don't fall asleep. I be up all night. And then I'm just like, why can't I fall asleep? So I read in my groups that that's an issue for, you know, a percentage of people. So I'm just hoping that subsides soon. I wasn't taking enough vitamins, y'all. I thought I was taking the correct dosage of vitamins, and then I was like, this stuff's supposed to last me a month, and I still got stuff. So it looked like it's gonna be more than 2 weeks, because I started taking the vitamins about 2 weeks out, and so it looked like my vitamins gonna last me longer than that. And that's because I wasn't taking enough, child, and that's part of the reason why I was feeling a little tired, because I wasn't getting enough vitamins. So if you have this surgery, or you thinking about getting surgery, when you get the vitamins, make sure you know what the dosage is, because I just kept the things in the bag, set them up there. I just go over there and grab one, go ahead on about my day. 2 hours later, I hit the other one, and then I go about my day. And then I come back later on in the day, and then, you know, I would do what I thought was right, but it wasn't enough. So now I know, so I'm going up that. The reason why I'm showing you my body in this way, don't mind this, don't be in grown folk business. But the reason why I'm showing you my body in this way today is because she lost a little weight, y'all. Okay, so this right here is a shirt that, I know this ain't one of the celebration things or whatever in that way, but you can see that it is loose on me now. Look at this. Look at this. It wasn't skin tight, but it was closer than this, and this is here. You know, it almost looked. Put it away, sis. Put it away. But this is one of the shirts I'm still going to walk in, so it's going to be like this. But I'm showing you this because I clearly can see that my face has gotten skinnier. Look at this. I can't even get the double chin in. Look. This is it. When I do this, the double chin is barely even coming. And I was looking in the mirror because, like, you know, you wipe your face, and I was like, it feel a little different. So I said, let me go in this bathroom, do a quick face check. And when I went in the bathroom and did a face check, I was like, okay, I see a little change. I see a little change. And that made me feel good. That means that there's some, you know, some definition here now coming in, and that's making me feel good. And you can see my cheeks even more. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Mortal, you think so? So I could see that. I also could tell in here because I have on a bra where if you think it's TMI, fast forward a little bit, but I'm not gonna pull up my shirt. Promise y'all. But I did have on a bra where this would be like poking out. I don't even know how to do it. It's like, you know, you get that little extra piece of something. It don't do that no more. It's actually empty up in here. This look at me. I could fold it up. It still look regular because there's like space here now. So these are going down, and I heard that you kind of start losing these big girls when you start losing that weight. So I am doing that. Also, I wore 2 pair of jeans. The first ones I could pull all the way up here now. The second pair that I wore, they have like the drawstring thing, and that thing ain't really holding them. I went over a friend's house, and they was like, okay, pants too big. And I was like, almost. But I was happy because they are a little, you know, they loose. They getting a little loose. But at first I really was like, I don't see it. I don't see it. My daughter told me the other day, like, oh, Mom, you looking a little thin. That stomach going down. And I feel like that stomach is going down. Let's see if we can show it to you. So this is my stomach. So this is my stomach now. Oh, what? What? I'm not holding it in. You see this? This is gone, y'all. That's not gone. It's still there. Look at that. You can see it. But like there's space here between here and here. And I was like, wait a minute. Plus also, this is like my back is coming down. So look at this. Ain't that what the kids did it? So I could see some of that changing. I know my arms to me still look the same, but they also sometimes I've been in the mirror like, were they bigger than this? And I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. So as far as that, I don't no, that's not true. That is not true. Let me tell y'all, I do know that my my arms went down. The way that I know that my arms went down is because when I went to the doctor's office, all leading up to surgery, they had to put my cuff for my blood pressure here. Here. They was always doing it here. This time when we went in, they put that bad boy up here, and guess what? It was excess. There was excess. And I was looking at it like, it's on the upper arm? What? You thought I was ready for all of that? So I was like, inches is going, okay? And I'm very proud of that. So I went to doctor. My doctor goes by percentage that you need to lose. I've lost 17%. That's what they're concerned about. Now, I do also have the numbers. So I've lost 30 pounds in the last month. I am 30 pounds lighter. I am in the twos. I was not in the twos. When I started this, I was 330 pounds, something like that. I am now, that's when I started the journey. That's not where I was when I went to surgery. I may have been bigger than that because honestly, I started before that. So I'll have to check. I was somewhere between, I was not over 350. I know that. But I do know that I lost some, then I had a personal thing and I gained some, and then I lost some with the liquid diet, took me down again too. But when I started, I was in the threes. Let's just say that. When I started, I was in the threes. I am now in the high twos, but I'm in them twos. Like, I made it to the twos. And let me tell you, I don't think I've been in the twos in a long time. I think that my emotional, mental health has not been great enough that it did allow me to let my physical decline. And so I was in the threes for a very long time. And when I saw the twos the first time, I was like, did I say 2 something? Now it's definitely saying 2 something. I don't go back to the doctor for another 2 months. I will talk to y'all before that because it's been a long time. But I know that I wanted to document more than this, but I promise you, I just didn't have the energy. I didn't feel good, but I am committed to being here more often. But that's where we at with it. I'm on to phase 3, which is, regular food. I will try some things, but not too many, not too soon. I promise you that. It's still small portions. I lost 30 pounds. You can see the inches going. Y'all gonna get the body check from now on. I think I'm gonna take a picture and then I'll show you what I look like before and what I look like now, because I want to show the progression here. Again, y'all know that I did this surgery for the health aspects of it, and it's already paying off. You want me to tell you something that's really good? Other than my blood sugar, my knees have not hurt in weeks. Like, I've noticed that I don't have no knee pains. Not like, sometimes one of the knees will get stuck when I want to, like, use here and I want to bend up. Sometimes when I'm in the bed in the early morning, my knees still be like, ah, ah, ah. But other than that, I don't have the knee pain. Like, if I'm riding a car, after I'm walking, after I do anything, I don't have the knee pain that I had before. So, like, I'm just like, girl, you got the knee pain too? Walking on out the door, and all I gotta do is go walk. Now, that's one thing you gotta do. You gotta do that exercise. You gotta move. Now, you don't gotta get heavy on exercise, but you do gotta move. So my best advice would be to move beforehand. Start before the surgery so that you're used to it, so that you know your capabilities. Don't just be like, I'm just gonna keep on eating. I'm just gonna keep on eating. I'm just gonna keep on eating. They're gonna give me the surgery and I'm gonna keep on eating. That's not the plan, sis, sir, ma'am, person, them, they, you. That's not the plan. This is a lifestyle change. You got to eat different. That's fact. I am on the way. And so I plan on showing you this body so you can see the body change, okay? Look forward to that in a minute. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. 20 minutes go by so fast, don't it? All right, look at me. Ooh, look at that space. Look at that space. Oh my gosh.